mata mata.
Warning, the sex listener contains name-calling, mentions of death, and fire. Also, apologies if the audio sounds terrible. I'm still sick, I believe. Maybe. Okay, to the ex-listener. You've been dating Nightmare for a few weeks. He's been acting even more strange, though. He had been looking at the Tree of Feelings more often, and he's been writing in his diary every day, and he seemed angry while writing in it. You've asked him multiple times, but he always says it's nothing. It's Monday, and today Nightmare promised to stay with you all day today. But the villagers wanted you for something very important. But without Nightmare. So you won't get to hang out with Nightmare today. Hey, Ryan. You can't hang out today? Why? Oh, you have to go somewhere? Alright, see you. After you leave. This seems suspicious. I'm going to follow them. When you arrive, the three villagers are there. Nightmare had hid behind a tree to make sure no one saw him. Okay, just a note for this little part, I forgot the voices I had for the three villagers that bully Nightmare, so apologies in advance. Okay, back to the ex-listener. What do we want? Well, we want you gone. Goodbye. The third villager pushes you off the cliff. Now that freak has no one to help him. Lion, no, they will regret this. Nightmare runs back to the village. I'll show them I'm not a freak. They'll regret ever killing Lion. During the night. Oh dear, brother, why are you crying? Lion, they're gone. What do you mean they're gone? They were killed. Oh my stars. Brother, I'm so sorry I couldn't help. I'm sorry for your loss. It's not your fault, Dream. It's theirs. Whose fault? Don't worry about it, Dream. Alright, but are you going to be okay with that lion? I don't know, but I will miss them dearly. The next morning, I can be just like my brother. I can also take care of Dream's apples. Meanwhile, with you had just woken up in a lot of pain. What had happened? Alright, those villagers had pushed you off the cliff. How are you still alive? You slowly sit up. Somehow, only your right arm was broken. You should probably try to get back to the village. The closer you get to the village, the louder what appears to be Dream screaming. It's a little hard at first to make out what he's screaming, but you are able to find out what he's yelling. Brother, please don't do it. You get to the edge of the forest where the village is, and you can see all the villagers were screaming and running, and Dream looked terrified and Nightmare. He was covered in some sort of goop, and he had 6 tentacles. You were scared. What happened to the Nightmare you knew? You left before anything else happened. Little did you know that Nightmare had killed everyone in the village, and he turned Dream into stone. Years later. It's been 10 years since what happened. Yes, I know, 500 years were supposed to pass, but humans can't last that long. You met some skeleton named Ink, and you became friends, and he sent you to a more peaceful AU, aka the original AU Undertale. You made fast friends with the 2 monster ambassadors, Frisk and Papyrus. You're also friends with Papyrus's brother Sans, and the Skella brothers let you live with them. It was a Thursday morning, and there was a knock at your room door. Human, there are some skeletons who are looking for you. You get up and get ready for the day and head down to the living room. Hey, Lion. Oh, my friends wanted to meet you. Come with me. You and Ink went outside, and there were 3 other skeletons. One was very familiar. Wait, Lion? Oh my stars. Nightmare said you were dead all those years ago. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Oh, thank you. I worked hard on making my outfit. Anyway, it's good to see you again, Lion. Nightmare? It's a long story. Hello, human. I am the Magnificent Sans. But you can call me Blue. It's a pleasure to meet you. A few weeks later. You became fast friends with Blue, but you were worried. Why wouldn't Dream tell you about Nightmare? One morning you heard screaming outside. You quickly got ready and ran outside. Some of the buildings were on fire, and people were running and screaming. Ryan, you need to get out of here. They're here. They could actually kill you. They are the bad guys. They're a group of evil skeletons and they travel through AUs and wreak havoc in them. You need to run. Well. If it isn't Dream. Killer, step away from Ryan. Dream grabs his staff and turns it into a bow and he aims at Killer. You really think you can handle all of us? I'll be able to beat you and kill that human. You are not allowed to kill that human, Killer. Boss, but... Fine. Why aren't we allowed to kill that human? All they are is free XP. If boss doesn't allow it, then we can't do it. Ryan, run. You run away from the skeletons into the forest near the town. A few minutes later, you hear footsteps coming close to where you are. Ryan, come out. I know where you are. Just make this easier for me. Really? Not coming out? Fine, let's do this the hard way. The skeleton walks over to the tree you're behind and grabs you with a tentacle. I'm not going to let you go. You're coming with me. Nightmare walks back to the now destroyed city and regroups with his team. So, why are we keeping this human hostage? Yeah, why? I need a few more XP to level up. That is unimportant to you right now. No killing this human. They'll be living with us for the time being. What? Will they have to help with everything? If they please, then yes. Maybe they can help me cook. Now, it's time to head back. The goopy skeleton teleports everyone to the bad guys' base. Everyone, just go do your own thing. I'm going to show our guests around. The goopy skeleton shows you around the castle and stops at a room with a bed in it, which the bed sheets are your favorite color. There was a bookshelf that had all your favorite books and books that Nightmare had suggested you before the villagers had pushed you off the cliff. This will be your room. You can furnish and decorate it all you wish. If my teammates ever bother you, come get me and I'll deal with them. Yes. One cannot decorate or furnish without proper materials. Well, why don't you look around the room? What do you envision for it? Whatever you wish to use to furnish or decorate, I'll get it for you. All right. Why don't you help Horror with dinner? He seemed interested in having a cooking partner other than Killer. No, he knows what would happen if you were to disobey me. Now, I'll be back soon with what you want. The goopy skeleton disappears. You go to the kitchen and see Horror. Yes, I'm Horror. You want to help? All right. Could you preheat the oven? Thanks. What's the boss's name? His name's Nightmare. You know someone else named Nightmare? Well, maybe boss has let someone. Well, how long has it been since you've seen them? 10 years? Well, people change. Well, could you get a few carrots from the fridge? Thanks, again. You know, if you were friends with the Nightmare, you know. It's possible that the boss is that Nightmare. Boss didn't want us to kill you when we found you. The stars? They didn't leave without a fight, but they weren't able to get to the forest before boss. But don't worry, as long as you stay on the good side with everyone here, you won't die. Thanks. Now I need broccoli. Seriously? Replacing me for the human? At least they don't nag me for things that aren't even in the recipe. Thanks, human. Whatever. I'm going back to watching anime with Cross. Bye. Oh, Cross is the black and white one. His job was to get rid of the farms, but he didn't really do a good job. He's got a huge fear of cows. I actually don't know why Killer's so sassy. Oh, 2 bell peppers. Thanks. You can go hang out with the others if you want. all that's left now is to let it all cook. Bye. Wait, what's your name? Bye, Ryan. Also, don't ask about how Des talks to himself. You walk over to the living room. Oh, hey, human. Hey, you're already done helping Horror? Alright, wanna watch with us? Cool, more the merrier. So, what's your name, human? Ryan, huh? Well, what do you think of Horror so far? Interesting. I guess we're asking Ryan questions now. What do you think of Boss? Dust walks into the room. Hey. Sup. Oh, the human is here. Their name's Ryan. Okay, then. Well, Horror said dinner's ready. After dinner. You walk to your room after dinner. Everything you asked for was there, and it was in perfect placement. Do you like it? Wonderful. No, you should get a good rest. You've been through a lot. You listen to Nightmare, and you lay down on your bed. Nightmare turns off your light and exits your room, and closes the door. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Ryan? If it really is you, I hope you still love me the same way you used to all those years ago. I love you, Ryan. Okay, hello everyone. I know it's been a while since the next listener, and I probably would have gotten this out sooner if I didn't get sick. Anyway, part 2 of this was requested by a bunch of people, and the artwork does not belong to me, it belongs to its rightful owner. Anyway, have a good day or night, and stay determined. Bye-bye!